Ghislaine Maxwell just got put away for 20 years. So she was supplying kids for all these fucking pedos, right? Where's the list? Is that just gets like, I don't know.
It's weird that got no coverage, but Johnny Depp and Amber was
everywhere. Yeah, and I'm like, so the list of, you know, politicians and actresses and actors or whatever that they talked about, does that get swept under the rug? Do they not get any time for actually fucking those kids?
Look, man, I see these people. The degenerate nature of society has just become so disgusting to me. You know, like I see Sam Smith on fucking stage in his fucking underpants with his fucking nipple clips on, like little kids cheering and shit. Dude, that's not okay. It's not okay. Shit's not okay.
Morals and dogma, everything sacred defiled. You know Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. Time to separate the goats from the sheep. 8 million children disappearing each year. Yeah, abracadabra, commander-in-chief. Uncertainty triggers anxiety. Tone and pitch signify psychological states. For meditation, that raises photons. So you tell me, what social media addiction and hyperconnectivity doing to our brains as we catapult rockets into outer space? And do you know from the mountains of Tibet to St. Peter's Square, we got galactic keyholes everywhere. October 54 to measure gravity control. Giant tombs in Sardinia, catacombs below Rome. Wow, Sophia X and Nemo, to milking that cow. No right to due process, liberty now. Mass hypnosis, sexist washout, renaissance and Toto. Guided through thought, let's go. I'm impervious to their hold. Nothing's fortuitous, energy and motion.
I set it up.
Shit's not okay.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion.
You know what I'm saying? We have to do a better fucking job of not letting this
and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough.
Still today, illness, starvation shouldn't have a place unlike free healthcare. It's a disgrace. We let corporations run the muck with greed and hate. Tell me, when did democracy lose its way? When we let them butcher the planet, who's to blame? Did they rig the game? Increase inflation, keep us off the race. Too much red tape, who cares? Nothing's fair. Riverbanks breached on a global scale. Droughts, fires, plagues, and man-made viruses has us all enraged. Secret societies, aliens from space. Woke madness, conspiracy theories in a digital age where control, security, and data strip liberties bare. Big pharma, another war machine with no bloody shame. Wicked monopoly circles covered in cocaine. That's no list, no names.
I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion.
It does start with us saying that's fucked up. And it's not just Sam Smith. It's everyone. And if you look at mass entertainment, they use that as a
said too much. I haven't said enough.
Many famous people and smart people and businessmen of the past have been aware of this for a long time. Like this quote from Henry Ford, for example. He said, "It's well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." Henry Ford. Many people, many great leaders of the past have resisted money, have resisted the bankers. JFK tried to break America free from the Federal Reserve Bank stranglehold on the people of the United States. This is a quote 7 days from before he died. He says, "There is a plot in the country to enslave every man, woman and child. Before I leave this high and noble office, I intend to expose this plot." 7 days later, he died. What you need to know is JFK actually started to print what became known as the American or the United States note, which is not printed by the Federal Reserve Bank, and therefore taking the control away from the Fed. As soon as they assassinated him in Dallas in 1963, within 2 weeks or so, the Fed started to print the American money again, taking that control back. And this happened also with Abraham Lincoln, who 100 years before that started to print the greenback in the United States, making the American people free of all debt. And the greenback was printed by the government, it didn't belong to the Federal Bank of the Rothschild Empire. This was obviously not liked, and they lost control. This is why they shot him and got rid of him, because he didn't play their game. Who controls our governments? Who controls the bankers? Who controls what's going on here? Many people around the world call these the puppet masters. We don't know who they are because they don't want us to know who they are. Quote from Mayer Amschel Rothschild, the founding father of the Rothschild Empire in the 1700s. He says, "Let me issue and control a nation's money, and I care not who writes the laws." And that's exactly what has become of the world and our countries, because through the banking institutions, they control everything.